Mark McElvain, and yeah, I'm a senior patrol person. I retired in 2010 and moved up here to Shoal. We couldn't have found a better place to live. Well, I just wanted to do something for our community, and my neighbor came down with an application one day to join Senior Patrol, and I signed up. And I've been at this for almost 6 years now, and I can't think of a better thing to do for our community. We've got a great government, a great police department, and I really enjoy it. The camaraderie between all of us. There's about 20-some plus patrol officers right now.
My name is Mari Lenton, and I'm actually a newbie. I have started January of 2019 after having retired in December of 2018. I've always wanted to do something like this, but because I was still working, I wasn't able to. So having retired last year, that gave me the ability to now do this and to really enjoy what I'm doing. I am CPR certified only because I was that for in my previous job as a flight attendant, and I have kept my certification up. So if I had to render aid, I would be capable of doing that. And I'm just all over just good in emergency situations. Having been a flight attendant as my past life, I had many things that came up on airplanes that you had to take care of, and sometimes you didn't always have a medical personnel on board. So we learned to take care of a lot of different situations that arose, even if it was from medical all the way to having to do a prepared emergency landing. So I guess I'm good in emergencies.
We usually meet at the police department about 7:30 and kind of get organized, get our house watches together, determine who's going to do the mail run, who's going to do our short-term watches, and we get that organized, and then we're usually out about 8 o'clock. The typical age for us is 55 and over. We've had people in their 80s. I think we have somebody right now with us that's 84 maybe. So just retired, 55 or over, and something I like to do. And we do look for handicapped violators that park in handicap spots, and quite often we will find those that their placards or are out of date, or they don't have them hanging. And we have a ticket that we write out for parking, whether it's in handicap or parking zones where they shouldn't be parked, or abandoned vehicles. And we can call dispatch if we have an issue with what, and get directions from them on what we should do, or call officers for backup.
The guys and gals, I should say both. I've worked with both our ladies and gentlemen of the Senior Patrol Squad, and everybody's been very welcoming and very instructive in teaching me about neighborhoods that I'm not familiar with, and processes, and basically what Senior Patrol is all about, which is being an assist to the community and helping out the Shoal Police Department. You're always having attrition due to age or people moving or different things. So I have also tried to encourage people that I know that I think might be good candidates for Senior Patrol to join up as well, and telling them how much fun it is and the camaraderie with the other Senior Patrol officers. So just try to get out there and do as much as I can to encourage other people to help out. Last week we had an interesting situation. We pulled into the post office, and there was a woman there that she was taking forever to back her car out, and we were going, all right, what the heck's going on? And so I pulled up next to her and I said, is there a problem? She goes, my car won't go forward. So we ended up jumping out and helping her push the car into a parking spot. And that time I was with one of the other ladies that was on patrol with me. So it was just a way to help. We couldn't do very much other than just push her into a spot and get her out of the way. And then she was going to call her husband for help. So I guess that's the most exciting thing that's happened so far.
We try to avoid any confrontation with the public, and if we do have some kind of conflict, which has happened a few times, we just ask for backup, and they roll a black and white fairly quick. I mean, within probably a minute or so, we'll have backup from our police officers. We work 1 day a week, but if we need to fill in for somebody and we're available, we'll just fill in. So we usually don't have a problem with empty spots. We go out and really enjoy this time, and we have get-togethers every now and then with the senior patrol group and the police department. I would encourage, if you're retired and just looking for something to do to support our community, this is an excellent way to do it. At the police department, we have a packet, and if they can catch us when we're out on patrol, we can issue them the packet too. And what it involves is a background check, fingerprints. They'll get fingerprinted. And then they'll have 3 ride-alongs to see if that's something they like. And if it is something they like, and the fingerprints come back and the background check comes back okay, then they'll be issued a uniform and put into the rotation.
I'd just like to say to all citizens to please watch your speed, and there's nowhere that you need to be that quickly that you're doing 10 to 15 miles over the posted speed limit. The number one cause of accidents is texting and driving. So we'd like to encourage all of our citizens here in Show Low and in other surrounding areas to please don't text and drive. There's nowhere that you need to be that quickly, or you need to get that answer back to somebody so quickly that it's worth your life or somebody else's life. My husband, who is also a senior patrol officer, told me they had to call for backup on what was a suspicious resident not having answered the door and was supposedly there. Nobody had seen him for 2 weeks, and I don't know how that ended up, but they didn't stick around to see, but they did call a black and white, and the black and white came in and took over the situation, but I never did find out what happened with that. But